Would you like to be able to track the quantities of the inventory items that you buy and sell? Well, then you need to stay tuned to this video, Activating Quantities and Inventory Setup in QuickBooks Online. If you have any questions about this topic, you can leave them in the comments section below and I'll do my best to help you. And of course, if you feel the video helped you, I hope you will click like and don't forget to subscribe to get updates on new videos that come out all the time. You must enable your QuickBooks Online account to track quantities of the inventory items that you buy and sell. You must do this in the Account Settings window, which is also called the Company Settings window, depending on what subscription of QuickBooks Online you have. The Settings window controls the defaults, the options, and activates features to be used in the QuickBooks Online account. What happens when you activate quantities? Well, inventory items will be available on the Products and Services list. You saw in the previous video that only non-inventory parts were available, but after you activate inventory, when you go back to the Products and Service list, you will have an option to add inventory items. Inventory reports will be available in the Reports section, and additional inventory activities will be available in the pull-down menus. If we go back to clicking the cog wheel and come over to the Products and Service list that we were in the previous video, you can see that if we click New, there is no inventory type available. That's because it's grayed out because we did not activate inventory, so we cannot add inventory items that we can track the quantity of. You may also notice if we click Reports, you can look through all the standard reports that you want to. You will not see any inventory specific reports that help you track the quantity of the items that you buy and sell. But after we activate the inventory quantities, when we come back to the standard section of reports, there will be a section of inventory reports that we will pin to the Customize section and use. So how do you change the settings? Go again to the cog wheel, and after you click, go all the way to the left and click Account and Settings. If you have a different subscription, it might say Company Settings. Just double click. And now here are the different categories of account settings. And you can click the category and see the different settings available. We will click the Expense section and see that that's not the right one. We will click the Sales section. And after clicking the Sales section, scroll down to the area of Products and Services. Right now, Track Inventory Quantity on Hand is off. But you can click on the word off in order to get the editing ability, and then click in the box to add the check mark. Then we click Save, and it says turning on inventory will also show the items table on expenses and purchase forms, which we will deal with in later videos. After we click OK, you will notice the change. Close this. Now go back, give it a moment. Okay, now when we look at Reports, Standard, scroll down very slowly, we're looking for a specific report. Notice there are now inventory related reports, and the most important one is this one, Inventory Valuation Detail. Double click, and this is going to be our most important inventory report for tracking the quantities of the items that we buy and sell. Let's click the pull down and click All Dates, and then click Run Report. Now that it looks the way we want it to look, we click Save Customization, and then again Save. So now if we click Reports and go to Custom Reports, we will see our inventory valuation detail very easy to get to. The other change you will notice is clicking this cogwheel, and then if we go over again to the list of products and services, now you will see that, well, first of all, there's a little bit of different logo here on the top, but most importantly, if you click New, now you can see you have inventory available, and you can make your inventory products on this list with this item type, and that's how you would track the quantity. The only other change is in the plus sign for the new transaction list. You will notice they added this inventory activity, inventory quantity adjustment. That wasn't there a moment ago, but now that we activated inventory, it's there, and we will definitely learn about that in a later video. Now we can add our inventory items, and we make it very simple and clear for this course. We buy and sell apples, and we buy and sell bananas. We buy the apples at $10 a crate, and we sell the apples at $50 a crate. We buy the bananas at $20 a crate and sell the bananas at $100 a crate. And when we put them on the items list, we will connect both of the items to the same 3 accounts. And we will learn more about those 3 accounts in the video that follows this one. But for now, let's just finish the setup. So, where do we go? We click the cog wheel and we go over to the list of products and services. Then again, we click New. Now notice we have the ability to choose inventory. Double click. Now of course the first one will be apples. I like to put it in capitals, and we scroll down. Now notice you have additional accounts that we did not have before when we dealt with non-inventory parts. When we dealt with non-inventory parts, we had a sales income account that the item was connected to, and this one came with QuickBooks, so we'll use this one. You had an expense account for cost of goods sold, but you did not have this other account, inventory asset. This is an account in the chart of accounts that will represent the total money that you paid to purchase all of your products that are still here sitting in inventory. So there's an extra account, and these 3 accounts came with QuickBooks, and we will use them. So the first one is named apples, and the sales price is $50 a crate, and the purchase cost is $10 a crate, and then we will click Save and New. Now, the quantity on hand, we will start off with 0 because we have not yet purchased any. So let's click Save and New, and then the date. We have to put the date for the quantity. Boy, this is really stupid and annoying. So we had 0 as of January 1 of 2020. Save and New. Okay, now the next one is bananas. And as of January 1, 2020, we had 0. I guess that's better than nothing. We will use the same inventory asset account to reflect the cost of what we have on hand. We will use the same sales income account to reflect the money that the customers gave us when we sold the bananas, and the same cost of goods sold account to track the cost of what we paid for the bananas that we give the customer. The sales price per crate is $100, and the purchase cost per crate of bananas is 20. Now we can click Save and Close. The date on hand, boy, that's really really annoying. I don't get it. The date of the quantity on hand is required. Okay, January 1, we had 0, save and close. Okay, good. So you have to be careful. It's a little annoying what they make you do, but now we have apples and bananas on our list. We can see it's an inventory type of item, and we can see only the sales price. And we would have to reopen it in order to get to the purchase cost. And now our items are set up, our quantities are activated, and the video that follows this one will tell you more about the accounts, and then we'll be ready to buy and sell merchandise.